How could a judge grant him bail?
Your only hope of you getting your sister back.
Bigger monster than his father.
We're getting ready to take over Queen.
You're gonna ruin everything we worked so hard for.
Someone who has access to you is framing you.
You gotta be sure.
That was to protect you. You're playing a dangerous game.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love power, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Like the video and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now tonight we're going to be talking about Power Book 2 Ghosts Season 2 Episode 7. This is my quick thoughts, early impressions. So down below I want you guys to let me know what were your quick thoughts, early impressions of this episode. And man, your boy Mecca, he's a straight shooter, ain't he? He didn't waste no time at all. I guess Monet really did force his hand. He's like, look, you're not going to introduce me to my son. Well, I guess I'm going to have to do it myself. And he was straightforward with it. I just knew he was going to talk about something else. But no, he's like, look, I'm your pops. Plain and simple. Here's the tattoo that I got when I was 16. Here's the proof. I'm letting you know right now. I'm trying to be in your life. Ask your moms about me. The thing is, he don't even know Monet is his mom's as of right now. But man, your boy Mecca definitely is a straight shooter. He is not playing around. He gets straight to the point. And of course, we know Monet was very, very upset. Now, what do y'all think about Monet's defense? Because she told Zeke, look, that's a straight up lie. Dude is trying to get on. He know you about to get drafted and go to the league. He just trying to get on. Your pops, he's in prison for life and he gonna die in there. She brought up a great defense, didn't she? She wasn't playing around. But Zeke, of course, he's like, okay, it is what it is. But did y'all see your girl Diana? She know all this is a lie. She's going to pick all this apart eventually. And she's going to find out the truth because she saw the little text that, of course, Dante sent Monet talking about we need to talk and stuff like that. So Diana, she is definitely going to pick this apart and figure out everything when it's all said and done, in my opinion. And speaking of Diana, y'all, I did the final predictions video. We talked about this, and it seems like your girl Diana has officially turned into Dirty Diana. She says, screw Monet. I'm kicking it up at Stansfield. I'm kicking it with Tariq. I ain't trying to go to no other school. This is where I want to be. And of course, we know just based off what happened, Diana and Tariq definitely hooked up and she got those cheeks clapped. Now, she's really going to be addicted to your boy Tariq, y'all. She's going to be real addicted to him. And it's crazy because Michael Rainey Jr., they asked him in the interview which girl is right for him, Effie, Lauren, or Diana. And he kind of thought about it. And then he was like, yeah, Diana is probably going to be the one for me. And he was pretty much telling us that it was going to be a high chance that Diana and Tariq will get a little bit closer this season. And Tariq will be her first. As I told you guys in my final predictions video, they've been hinting at this since season 1. Over and over again. So this is why I believe that happened in this episode. And I already knew it was about to go down because Diana, correct me if I'm wrong, y'all, but I could have sworn she had that same outfit on that Monet told her to take off. I believe it was episode 1 or 2. Monet was like, nah, you got to take that off. Because, of course, that outfit, I believe it was like some type of tight dress or whatever. But she told Diana to take that off. But in this episode, it seemed like Diana had like some stuff over it. But you can still see the outfit up under the clothes that she had. And I knew when she was wearing that, I'm like, okay, yeah, I know what time it is. And did y'all peep Lauren's facial expressions? She was pissed off. Tariq just straight shut her down. He was like, look, my lawyer said I shouldn't even be talking to you. Shut the door right in her face. So now she is very, very upset with Tariq. And Lauren's going to be a key part of this next episode, which will be episode 8, because Davis McLean knows that Professor Milgram, she was the one that was counseling Lauren when she was being questioned, right? So that's going to be very, very interesting because we know Davis McLean, he going to eat her up if she has to go on the stand. He gonna kill your girl Lauren. It's gonna be easy work for him. And we know Professor Milgram, she's probably shaking in her boots. And I'm just trying to figure out, what was Professor Milgram thinking? Now, what would y'all had did? For example, once the dean came to your office and told you, like, look, you probably want to sit this whole memorial thing out. You don't probably want to do this speech because It's a lot of rumors going on out here that you was getting your cheeks clapped by a lot of people, especially Jabari Reynolds. So maybe you should just hold off, right? Your girl, Professor Milgram, said, nah, I'm going to still do it with the help of Rashad O'Dall Tate. See, I don't know about y'all, but Rashad Tate is doing things purposely. He is putting Professor Milgram in certain situations where he knows he is going to be the one to help her out. I believe he wants to keep her close to save her. That way he can get up inside those cheeks as well. But he played that in the right way, in my opinion, especially if he wants to gain a little bit more trust within her, which he's been trying to do the whole season. And it definitely seemed like he was getting a little bit closer to her in this episode. But man, she still went there and gave that speech. And I'm like, man, why would you even do that? Like, if there's rumors going on out there like that, it's hot, you might as well just cut your losses and say, I am good. But no, she's going to go up there and start shaking in her boots once she starts to hear everybody talking about her. Like really? You should have never even came up there in the first place, in my opinion. But man, your girl, Professor Milgram, as I told you guys in my predictions video, she was not going to have a good episode at all, and she did not have one. So we're going to see what she's going to do in the next episode. I believe she's going to try to protect herself once again, try to protect Lauren as well. But knowing Professor Milgram, she may just slip up one more time. But we're going to see how that all plays out. What else happened in the episode? Your boy, Kane and Drew. We knew it was going to happen. The two was going to get into that little fight, that scuffle or whatever. And man, your boy Kane is like, look, Ev is a straight up snitch. You up there messing around with Ev, and this dude, he's snitching. He putting people's name in his mouth. Lorenzo, he was like, look, you better handle that because we ain't about to be having no snitches up around here. And of course, that's when Drew, he had to go and handle business, but Drew didn't do it. See, this is what I wanted to know how it was going to play out, because it's kind of hot if you're going to have all these bodies from Stansfield popping up, and for Drew to go out there and just eliminate Ev. I mean, I can see it happening, but I want to know how it's going to be. Are they willing to risk all of this, especially with this huge investigation with Officer Ramirez, Professor Jabari Reynolds, and of course, Bars, who got barred at that swimming pool? I mean, they got a lot of bodies connected to Stansfield. So for Drew to go in there and just do that like that, yes, it looked like it was about to happen. But once Ev sent him that text, Drew was like, man, I can't do it. I can't do that to my boy. I cannot take out Ev. That's going to be Drew's weak link. It is his weak link. And if Drew is not going to do it, y'all, as Kane told him, you better do it or somebody else is going to do it. So you already know it's just not going to end well for Ev, in my opinion. It's not going to end well at all. And of course, Kane, he was at the meeting with Drew, Lorenzo, and Mecca. We knew that they was all going to meet up in this next episode. Kane, man, he was like, look, Drew, you ain't even supposed to be here. It's supposed to be Lorenzo only. But Drew still popped up. And Mecca, man, this dude, he got a game plan for Lorenzo. I honestly believe he has a game plan. He's telling him, you know, you want to take over Queens? You want all this work? Are you sure? Lorenzo was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I got a new crew. We about to take over the whole Queens. What's up? Mecca didn't hesitate. He was like, all right, I'll give you all the work. All the product is yours now. So now Kane, he ain't getting no product. All the product is going to Lorenzo now. And Lorenzo is running things. This is what Lorenzo wanted. Of course, Kane is pissed off. Of course, Monet is pissed off. The whole operations were course correct at Stansfield is over as of right now. And Tariq and Kane did meet up in this episode. And I was wondering, and I said this a few episodes back, I want to know what's going to happen when these two actually have to meet up once again. Because we know Kane, all of this stuff that's going on, the majority of this, of the things that's going on is because of Kane. I mean, just plain and simple. Planting the badge in Tariq's desk, like, come on. Like, dude, are you stupid? This is what Drew was telling you. Like, dude, we know it's you. Hell, your boy Davis McLean, he knew it was Kane. He's like, dude, like, you're not smart at all. But Tariq and Kane had to have that conversation. They don't have no more product. And Tariq needs to pay his legal fees. And remember, Davis McLean, he is putting out that information for Monet, of course, to protect them if they find any information on, of course, Kane, and that can connect back to the Tejada family. So at the end of the day, they need to get this money and they got to pay this man off. But it's not looking too good at all. Now, Cooper Saxe, along with Tamika, she definitely put in a lot of work in this episode, y'all. My quick thoughts, early impressions on Tamika is she really deep down inside cares for Tariq's future. She feels like, the hand that he was dealt, his parents, they screwed him over, and he still has a chance to change his life, even though she understands that he is a monster and that he could be a bigger monster than his pops. She still thinks it is, a way to save him. And she sets up a deal where Tariq would just give up Kane's name and he would just get 5 years. But come on now. I don't blame Tariq for not doing that, because why would you do that? Now you got Yasmin, who's going to have to always be watched, your grandma, and then you in prison? How do you think that's going to end? You're pretty much done for. So Tariq is not going to go out there and just snitch. He's not going to do that at all. He's going to fight this the way that it's going to need to be fought in the courtroom. Let's just be honest. I don't even think they got enough information anyway. Yes, they found video of, I guess, Officer Ramirez. They're talking about the person that did it looks like Tariq, but looking like Tariq and actually being him is something that you gotta prove. And they're not about to prove that for real. Come on. There's no way. They ain't about to prove that. Hell, even the badge in Tariq's desk, is his fingerprints on that badge? There's other students coming here as well. Y'all can't prove anything. I mean, y'all really don't have enough evidence to pin all this down on him. But I understand it is a TV show. They have to make it seem like they got all this leverage and evidence on Tariq, that it's all bad for him. But I don't think so at all. This will be something that, realistically speaking, they'll be able to break this down. And, your boy Tariq will probably be good, because they got to prove 100% that he did it. And it's going to be some loopholes in that story, right? How can you 100% prove that? You cannot do it. But Davis McLean, knowing that Lauren is a weak link, knowing that Professor Milgram is a weak link, he's going to target them. He's going to do whatever it takes to win, as he told Professor Milgram. He ain't about to lose. And your boy Davis McLean, he's definitely not about to take any type of deals that's going to mess up his streak. Remember, Davis McLean, all he cares about is money and winning. And as he told Milgram, I'm going to win. You know what I'm saying? I'm winning at all costs. So my client will walk away a free man when it's all said and done. But this is just my quick thoughts, early impressions, y'all. We're going to go over the full episode tomorrow in detail for the recap. Overall, episode 7 was solid, but we know in Power history, y'all, episode 8 is always a classic. And also, before I end the video, y'all did peep Uncle Frank's wife came, right? She came and she told Monet that, where's, Frank at? All of a sudden, he hasn't came back. It ain't looking too good. She don't know what happened and all this stuff. Of course, she is telling Monet, tell Lorenzo to watch his back. So I believe that something is going to happen with that. She didn't just pop up for no reason. That's going to tie back to Lorenzo, and I will not be surprised if something bad happens to Lorenzo that's connected to her. But she seemed very, very pissed off. Monet paid her off, of course, for what happened to Uncle Frank, and I guess she thought that payment was enough, but I don't think that whole storyline is over quite yet. But you guys let me know, man. What do you think about Uncle Frank's wife popping up? And do you believe it's going to be some consequences for the Tejada family when it's all said and done? And also, I want to know what Kane is going to do, because Kane is talking about Tariq. Oh, I thought you was a smart one. Like, what plan did you got now? Like, what you going to do about this? I mean, come on, Kane. Like, really? You put this man in this situation. Planting the badge, doing all the stupid stuff you doing, taking out Officer Ramirez. I mean, acting on emotions. Dude, a lot of this stuff, the majority of this stuff, your name is on this. You are the common denominator. So everybody's trying to clean up the things that you have been doing. So I'm not about to feel bad about Kane and, of course, the whole Mecca and Lorenzo thing. Kane, he's getting karma. Now, we don't fully know what Mecca is going to do, but I got a feeling it is not going to end well. But I do believe that Tariq will figure it out. Kane talking about his other ways to get money. Well, we're going to find out exactly what that is eventually. But like I said, man, we're going to continue to talk about Power Book 2 Ghost Season 2. Like I told you, I will be dropping the full recap for you guys tomorrow in the afternoon. So stay tuned for that. And once again, leave those theories, predictions, everything down below. Let me know exactly how this episode made you feel. It was all over the place, y'all. All over the place. All types of different stuff was going down. But most of the predictions did come true. Of course, some people did survive. I thought it was going to be more bodies getting dropped. But we know Mecca, he is setting up a master plan. The question is, will Monet be able to stop this master plan before Mecca fully executes it? We're going to find out, man. But thank you guys for all the love, all the support, and I will catch you guys very, very soon. But let me get up on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.